The Cost of a Quick Judgment. In the bustling heart of New York City, where ambition hummed louder than the traffic and skyscrapers glinted with the dreams of millions, lived Evelyn Grant, a celebrated senior editor at Evermore Publishing. She was known for her intuition, quick, razor sharp, and mostly right. That's how she climbed the ranks in less than a decade, earning her a reputation as a woman who didn't waste time. But even the sharpest instincts can be wrong. It was a rainy Tuesday when Evelyn's assistant dropped a stack of unsolicited manuscripts on her desk. Normally, these were passed off to interns, but something about one thick envelope caught her Ayeno cover letter. No name, just the title scribbled in cursive, The Silent Choir. Out of idle curiosity, she opened it. The first page made her scoff. The rain fell like a song only the dead could hear. Too poetic, too indulgent, too amateur. She sighed, flipped a few pages, and skimmed. The protagonist was a mute choir boy named Lucas, who lived in a post-war town where music was forbidden. It had promise, but the pace was slow and the prose felt overwrought. Pass, she muttered, scribbling, not suitable for our list. Try again in a few years. She didn't finish the second chapter. A month later, Evelyn sat in a cafe when a young intern from the office ran up to her, out of breath. "Did you hear about the silent choir?" She frowned. "What about it?" "It's going viral, self-published, over 100,000 downloads in 3 weeks. People are calling it a masterpiece." Evelyn blinked. That couldn't be the same book. She opened her phone. There it was, an emotional review thread on X, formerly Twitter, describing the book's haunting beauty, its commentary on censorship, trauma, and redemption. A reader even shared that they cried for hours after finishing it. A few screenshots of the writing went viral. Her heart sank. She went back to the manuscript database. Yes, there it was, the exact same book she had dismissed. The author, writing under the pseudonym L.M. Verelli, declined major interview requests that only deepened the mystery. Speculation exploded. Was it a literary veteran using a pen name, a recluse, a teenager? Then came the feature in The Atlantic. L.M. Verelli was revealed to be Lucas Morales, a 22-year-old deaf man from Queens who had been rejected by over 40 publishers. He had written the book as a love letter to his younger self, drawing from his experience growing up in foster care and navigating a world that rarely listened. Evelyn felt her stomach twist. She had discarded the story after a few pages. She hadn't seen the voice behind the words, hadn't paused to understand what the story was truly saying. She had judged it for not fitting her mold. Evermore Publishing, trying to stay relevant, scrambled to reach Lucas with an offer. Evelyn was chosen to lead the outreach. "Let me speak with him directly," she insisted. Lucas agreed to a meeting. They met in a quiet, book-lined cafe in Brooklyn. He brought an interpreter, but he spoke for himself in writing and gesture. His eyes held no anger, only wariness. Evelyn apologized. "Truly, I read too fast. I didn't give it the time it deserved." Lucas smiled politely but without warmth. "You weren't the only one, but I was in a position to help you," she replied, "and I failed." He nodded. "I don't hold grudges, but I remember faces." They talked for an hour. By the end, Lucas agreed to let Evermore handle the international rights, but under one condition: he would choose his own editor. It wasn't Evelyn. That year, The Silent Choir won multiple literary awards, was translated into 17 languages, and optioned for film. It became required reading in universities. And Evelyn? She remained at Evermore, her pride a little dimmed, her intuition humbled. She started reading submissions all the way through, even the ones that didn't catch her in the first page. She began mentoring young editors, emphasizing empathy over efficiency. Because in the end, stories aren't just about craft or structure, they're about people. And sometimes, the cost of a quick judgment isn't just a missed opportunity, it's the silencing of a voice that deserved to be heard. Moral: judging quickly might save time, but listening deeply changes everything.